I made it. I'm telling you, I don't know if my computer is cold, but I had to wrestle with it because I brought my computer upstairs last night and perhaps it got a little cold. I don't know. But hi, Panda. I don't know if you are here. I don't know what is this thing doing? Look at how this thing is doing. It's weird. It's doing some weird things. So Panda, I saw that you came on last night. I was trying to get some things done and I didn't get up here. But I'm sorry I missed you, Panda. I missed you, Panda. I will try to get back on again and I'll be more consistent and be on time, or try to not put it up. Sometimes things get crazy around here. It's been so cold here in West Tennessee. I'm in the Memphis region. It's been really cold here, and yesterday was a warm day and I was taking advantage of it. Trying to get as much done, trying to get the laundry done, trying to continue to dig out. It just didn't snow here. It had ice. And right now I'm noticing a little bit of glitchiness in this computer right now. I'm trying to see, I don't know if it's cold or not, but it's doing, like you can see, it's doing some weird stuff. It's doing weird stuff. I'm not even touching it, and it's just doing its own thing. But Panda, I see your message. I'm sorry I missed you. Hopefully, you'll see this replay. Hopefully, it won't be as glitchy. It's doing some weird stuff, y'all. I'm just saying. It's got a mind of its own, and I don't want to cut it on and cut it off because then it'll take longer. But it had a weird thing going on with it rebooting, and just, I don't know. Like I said, I left it up here. Could have gotten cold. And then it wanted to restart. But I'm here. I'm playing with this yarn because every time I come up here, I work a little bit on this yarn. And I try to get some things done that's up here that needs to be done. Because I got some new shelving that's over there. And you may see it one day soon. Think about moving this thing here. And I'm not sure how I'm going to do it. I may move that somewhere down there, and I'm going to get rid of some things over there and just rearrange this room. But I got my water, and I have a project to work on. I've been working on multiple things since I've been away. So happy New Year to those who are joining this first live for the new year 2026. It has come in masterfully in a strange and odd way. Normally here in the South, in the southern states, we would get snow and then maybe the next day or the day after it's gone. Not this time. This time we are dealing with, we had sleet, we had snow, we had sleet, we had snow, and it's just totally off. It's been totally off this year. So I don't know what the new year's going to bring. This year, let's see, today is the 30th. We're colder, 20 degrees colder than yesterday. Yesterday we had a heat wave of like 47 degrees. Today, the high, I think maybe 30. And then we may get some more snow or something coming in on tomorrow night. What is this? I'm sorry about the pop-up. I don't want you. They have all these weird little things that they want you to do now. This AI technology is just kind of taking over your computer screen. Anyway, I'm going to fiddle with this a little bit, and then I have some blue yarn because I'm going to be making outfits for my various bears that I'm going to be showing you. So hopefully you are doing well, that you have your projects in hand, and that you are excited about the new year. I'm not really sure what day of the week I'm going to do my lives on. And I'm not sure how many I'm going to be doing. I'm trying to get my life straightened out. It ended. Let's see. Last year it was an interesting year, but this year is amazingly interesting. It is super interesting. We have so much stuff going on, and global global events. So much crazy stuff going on. People are just like losing their mind, just like the drivers here on this ice. Some of these drivers have lost their mind. They drive like, I don't know if they're trying to prove something to themselves, because they're not proving it to me when they drive like that. So it's just amazing to see how ignorance runs. It's just amazing. So I'm going to, I see a panda's message, but hopefully he'll see this and he'll know that all is well. Stay warm. Hopefully they're warm in Texas. It's just like I say, it's just been a lot of stuff going on a global basis. And there you have it. And I'm hoping my computer will warm up, because it's acting like it's acting off. So, like I said, I come up here, every time I come up here, I have my little yarn, my little barf yarn that I try to work on, because I could probably spend hours trying to fiddle with it and get it to work, unravel, but that's not a good use of time. So today, today's agenda is to work on, I think I'm working on my 5th bear. I have 4 that I've done over the last few weeks. And I'm going to make probably a pink one. I'll show you my bears in a minute. And I'm going to be trying to maybe putting some in my upcoming, my spring festival. They have an arts and craft festival in the springtime. So if not, I may set up some other places and see how that works. So that's enough of this. It's almost finished. It's not really too much remaining, but I don't want to play with it. So let me show you my bears. I have a bag full of them. Here's one. This one, I'll be making the outfit for it today, and I'm going to be using Impeccables yarn. It's going to have a blue outfit, a blue bib. So I'm going to work on that today, and the color is Royal. So this is the first bear. Let's do a little fashion show. It's not quite finished. It still needs the eyebrows. And I was thinking about doing maybe a little mouth there. But that's the first one. Let me see how tall it is. Where is my measuring tape? I gotta find it. This is a mess. If I have it up here, sometimes I move stuff. I got my water bottle. Stay up here. I don't know if I have my measuring tape up here. I'm moving around too much. If it's not within eyesight. You hear that junk? Oh, I hope my dog don't come up here. I hear him loose. I think I didn't shut the door. Anyway, this is this one. I'll measure it later. This is the first one. Put this one over here. I have a little spot for it. And here's another one. This one is a little bit darker brown. This one is cute too. It needs to have its eyebrows. That's how my dog is it. A measuring tape. Thank you. My hero. Get out of here, little dog. And they're violating my she shed. But okay, here's the measuring tape. Let's see. See how tall this one is. Thank you. My wonderful enabler. This one is, looks like it's about 17 inches. This one. That on my lap. Yeah, I got on my Missouri shirt. I'm from the Show Me State. Show Me State. I don't need you, but you ain't got to show me once. Look, some of these people, I don't need to. I don't need to find out the hard way. Nope. You ain't got to show me nothing. I believe you. This one looks like it's a little bit shorter. It's 15 inches. Let's see. So I have this one, and then this one. I guess it is. Oh, it depends on the yarn. So this one is about 2 inches taller than this one. So I have these two. And the thing is, this will be interesting because I wanted to make them different colors because I think these may go to some sisters. So one is a younger sister and one is an older, so it's perfect. Let me put those there. And I've been busy with bears. Then I have the green one. I'm not sure what color eyebrows just yet, but it needs the eyebrows and maybe I'll put a little mouth. But here's the green one. This I made with the actual yarn type that the pattern required. So I wanted to see what it looked like when I made it with the yarn that they recommended and with the different yarn types that I have. So there, you can see, is a big difference. This is the smallest one. So this one is kind of tiny. Let's see how big this one is. This one is, hold on. This one is about maybe 12 and a half inches. So I have this one. And then my last one, it has the eyebrows. Put this one over here. Is this one. So he has eyebrows. I may just do a little snout down here, the mouth. And this one is made with the Himalayan baby yarn as well. I'm not sure what the snout. Sometimes I have to squish them. They were all squished in a bag. This one's eyes. It's a little bit yellow, golden yellow. Let me see how big this one is. I had lost the tape already. I found it. This one is about, it's a little bit, maybe about 13 and a half inches. I don't know why these bears are bigger than each other. But anyway, here's these two. So this one said it was, I think I said it's about 12 inches, 12 and a half inches. And this one is about 13 inches. So they are a little bit bigger in size. So these two. This one is also with the baby Himalayan. And this is with the baby Himalayan. I think sometimes when you get from the same company, and I ordered this yarn from Etsy, and this yarn is from Turkey, and it's supposed to be baby friendly. So, but I would still have to recommend that you get eyes that are a little bit. This wouldn't be for like a 3-year-old. It had to be for somebody is 3 or 4 years old because of the materials that I'm using. You don't want them to pop it out and choke on it. Nope. So. But 4 years, maybe older. So here's the two bears I have in this type of material. All yarns are not fair. I'm just going to tell you that. And here's the others. So here's my family. Photoshop. So And then I'm working on another one with a different type of yarn. We'll see how big that is. So you can't really guarantee that all the bears are going to be the same size just because all yarns are not equal. It's the same hook size. These are all made with a 3-point-millimeter hook. All of them. But the yarn type determines the height, the size, and everything. Y'all just hang in there. I don't know if it's this weather, just if it's what it is. It's unstable. Let me see. I'm gonna check my while I have you guys. I'm gonna check my no, it's the internet. And I think it's because it's so cold out here. So cold. It's not, it goes in and out. But with these, I'm not sure if I'm going to, I may sell them at I probably will sell them at the craft fair. But these are going to be different sizes, so I'll probably have different pricing for them. I haven't gotten the pricing for all of them. This one, like I said, needs to be finished. This one I may put a little bit, and then they're going to have coveralls with them. I made so far I've made 4, and I have 4 finished that I've sold 4, I should say. I sold 4 customs, and I'm making 4. 2 may be taking. These 2 or still need a home. I'm working on the 3rd one. They don't really take as long as I think they do. They really work fast. Once you get this big head, once you get the big head finished, the rest is just a piece of cake. So these are my bears. I'm going to put some back in the bag. Keep them nice and clean. Dust free. I'm not a big fan of dust. Pet free, because my dog does not come up here. Unless he used to when he was younger, he used to come up here when I had the door open, climb his little self up here. But now that he's older, he doesn't come up here unless somebody brings him. That's it. That's the only way he can get up here. So, yarn barf. So I'm going to start working. I gotta remember to bring that back down on the overalls. And let's see. I'm not gonna be on here long because internet is not reliable. When you got the start of yarn barf, I could always roll this so I don't wrestle with yarn. We'll see. Got my some water. Drink water. I don't know why my internet is acting up, but I think it's a fair weathered friend. But it holds on long enough to, it's just unstable. And it's enough to do what you need it to do, and that's it. Because my TV downstairs, it comes in and out. And we upgraded. So I just think it's just one of those things with the weather. Anyway, life It's such it is. Such as it is. So my goal is to make lots and lots of bears this year and to try to sell lots and lots of bears. So I have that on the plate and I want to make sure I get organized up here. That's one of my goals, is to make sure that this room is organized and it becomes the room I desire it to be. That's one thing, is and to set goals early, because last year I don't think I really set any goals. I was just like, if I break even, if I get my money back, I'm okay. But this year I think I want to set more goals. I want to offer some things to my my subscribers this year. I want to offer that more things. I want to do more things with that, and we'll see how it goes. I tried last night, which is unusual, but we'll see. One day at a time. I'm gonna set my goals. I'm gonna post them where I can see them, and I'm gonna check them off when they're done. I don't share all my goals because, shh. You gotta move in silence. You gotta move in silence because it's too many people that just want to do what you do instead of doing what they're given to do. It's okay if you say, look, I like the idea she's setting goals. I'm gonna set goals too. Fantastic. But if I say, oh, this year I'm gonna be making all kinds of pumpkins. I'm gonna make yellow pumpkins, green pumpkins, orange pumpkins. Next thing you know, you see it on Instagram. Yellow pumpkins, green pumpkins, orange pumpkins. Just do you. You can make pumpkins. I'm glad I inspired you. But have your own thoughts. Can't count and talk. I have to make 60 chains. And I don't want to have to redo them. So I got 10 more. It's been really quiet on this street. 60. I have a tight stitch. I'm using a 2.5 millimeter hook. And I'm using impeccable yarn. It's a little heavy. And what I find out too is, like, for these, it will work fine. This type of yarn. But for the smaller ones, I may have to use a different type of yarn because they're smaller. All yarns are not the same. I haven't mastered the bear concept just yet. I'm still kind of working on it. And what I mean by mastering it is I kind of have a pattern that works pretty good. I'm tweaking it and trying to decide if I want to actually release the pattern or not. This outfit is okay, but I'm trying to decide if I want to keep this particular outfit or if I want to make something different based on someone else's pattern that I have. Yes, someone else's. I want to see what their clothing looks like. This one is just like a little basic. Just to see one bear. Not to say I would use it in my pattern, but just to see if I like the style of the outfit. If I like the style of the outfit, I may keep it and just say, hey, this, I always give credit for the bear outfit. Go and buy your own pattern. Because I'm a go get your own pattern. But if I don't keep it, then who knows? Just go get your own bear pattern, because you can buy my pattern as the bear, but if you want the outfit, and I know that I've gotten it for somebody else, from one artist to another, here's where this person's pattern is. I'm giving credit to them because too often in the crochet community, people will take things and like I think I've done stuff before, and I'm like, when I was searching Etsy, I couldn't find it. That's where I came up with the idea. I said, I'm not seeing this anywhere, and I have this vision to do something like this, whatever it is, and then I'll do it, and then I'll post it for sale, and then next thing you know, I see other people. It may sell really well at first, and then next thing you know, other people are selling it, and they're undercutting what you know how that goes. I guess it's called competition, I guess. But then if you don't want it out there, just don't put it out there. There's some things I'm not putting out there. You figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out yourself. Because I made I think I made a Grinch crossover body bag, and it took me forever to figure out how to do that little Grinch applique, and I didn't write down the pattern step by step, so I don't even know what it was. You know how sometimes when you're in a creative mode, you create and you don't write it down. You can create anything based on what your mind is telling you. You just kind of finagle with it until you get it to shape, decrease, increase, until you get it to look the way you want. And then so I didn't write it down, and I probably should have. Now I have someone wanting to know, hey, do you have that Grinch pattern? Well, no. And I don't know if I did have it, if I wanted to get out there. Because while we have international rights in the U.S., we don't have international rights. While we have rights in the U.S., once it gets beyond the U.S. into these foreign countries, game on. That's what Temu is doing. Temu is taking people's stuff and literally undercutting the artists, or even taking some of their patterns and undercutting them with these cheap prices. So it's just I guess it's part of business. Maybe I wanted to say that, but there's some trade secrets you just want to keep to yourself. You don't need to share everything with everyone. If you want to buy a bear, I may do that. You just buy a bear. I'm not giving you the pattern. Or I may say, well, you know what? Here's the pattern. Have at it. Make your own bears. Because I find that with the crochet community, a lot of times they don't want to buy your stuff, and I don't blame them. If you're creative, make it yourself. But they might want to buy the pattern. Who knows? I may do a membership where I have patterns just for my members only. And if it gets out, I'll know one of my members did it. And I'll come looking for you. But I may just do a members only patterns where, it's only available to the members. Who knows? Something simple, nothing complicated. But it's going to be an interesting year. I think it's going to be a challenging year, but it's still going to be good. As long as we're on this side of the earth, it's going to be good. There's a lot of things going on simultaneously. Trying to look for the good in all of it. I think I don't want to put my opinion in what I believe is taking place and my thoughts on it, because everybody has an opinion. I lean on the side of justice. Do what's right. Justice in all things. If you're going to protest, do it peacefully. But when you're standing in front of vehicles and keeping people from going home, or people from doing their job, this is federal. Okay, let me be quiet. It just bothers me to see a whole beautiful city just torn up. Just torn up. Just no division between these each other. I don't know what happened to our values and what happened to our right and wrong. Just kind of like when you're driving in the street, you got some people who feel like, oh, I don't care if it's ice out here. I'm going to speed, and I'm going to speed around you. And if I crash, I'm going to crash joyfully speeding around you. I'm not going to follow the laws. I don't care if you're going 30 miles an hour and the speed limit is 30. I'm going to go 50. And I'm going to kick up ice in your way. Just people just, and then if they end up in a ditch, if I'm driving, tell you something, if I'm driving and a car comes speeding around me and he spins out or she spins out and they fall in that ditch, I'm going to keep going. I'm not going to call Popo. I'm not going to call 911. Let somebody else do it. Let somebody else. Yes, I'm not a witness to what you did. You know what you did. And I think I was watching something the other day where this lady had spun out on the interstate and the police came to give her a ticket. She was like, I'm not taking a ticket. I'm not taking a ticket. Ah. They said, ma'am, you're going too fast. I don't care. I know. She was saying all kinds of foul words. I'm not taking it. I'm not taking. Yeah, they can get you for that. I know somebody, true story. True story. They were driving in the rain. Had the company van. Must have been going too fast. Skeeted, hydroplaned, hit a telephone pole, ended up in the ambulance, went to the hospital. Next thing you know, at the door was a popo with a ticket. A ticket. They got a ticket while they were up in the hospital. Speeding. And they lost their job because they were in the company van. But it wasn't my fault. Mr. Officer broke the ankle, foot or something. Lord, I tell you. And now, if you're not speeding, then it's not your fault. I'm not saying that everybody that speeds, and I'm not going to say everybody that speeds and gets in a ditch, they deserve whatever. But if you're driving carefully in the road to something, I don't know what happens when they get those 100-pound car pileups. I'll have to ask someone that's in criminal justice. What happens when you're in a 100-car pileup, somebody's on the road, and you don't see them until it's too late, and you decide you want to slow down, but you can't. You end up crashing into the back of them, and then another car comes and crashes into the back of you, and it's more road conditions. I don't know if they get a ticket then or not. I don't know if all the people that was involved get a ticket, but I know for a fact that that person got a ticket in the hospital. Now, I don't know what happens if you're driving the speed limit and you crash, you ski. I don't think the police will give you a ticket per se. But we just have to be mindful that ignorance of the law is no excuse. They don't care if you don't know the law. You may not be an attorney. Ignorance of the law is no excuse. So when people out here doing all kinds of crazy stuff, just because they don't know the law doesn't mean that they're right. I watched another show where this woman was fasting. Meaning she wasn't eating any food. She was committing maybe for spiritual practices. But she took her neighbor to court because he was cooking dinner and was tempting her. People sick. Needless to say, the judge said, ma'am, he didn't know you're fasting. And he's not obligated to honor your request to fast, your decision to fast. He's in his house, dismissed. So a lot of times I like to watch the judge shows because sometimes you learn things on there. You learn all kinds of little things about the law itself and what's right and what's wrong. Because sometimes people think that they're right and they're not. Like if you have a tree that's kind of encroaching in your neighbor's yard, that neighbor doesn't have a right to cut it, your tree, go in your yard and cut your tree down. I don't know if they have a right, if they can cut it down if it's in their yard, but they don't have a right to go in there and cut your entire tree down. That's a no-no. So it's just interesting. I like to watch them and learn a little bit about what's happening, what's right and what's wrong. So I see that I'll know, because we had a neighbor once that he had the nerve to, he was building a fence. He had the nerve to stabilize some metal pieces on our fence to stabilize his fence. Remove it. That's my property. Oh my gosh, the way people think. We have to learn how to. What we don't know, we need to go and learn. So I got the first row finished. This pattern, I don't know, about 9 rows total. And I will probably, after I get through with it, I probably will take pictures and see if that, I might have to change out the blue. Who knows? I'll put it maybe on the, if it fits the brown one, we'll see if it fits the brown bear. I don't know until after I finish the entire piece, because you just don't know. This is one of those outfits that you got to kind of work with a little bit, because sometimes you can put them on, it'll fit the bear, but you may have to like squish it, because the bear is made with polyfill, so it can squish a little bit more to put on outfits. And the one thing I noticed though, I don't mind doing different colors out on the outfits for the bear, but sometimes they don't look good on the bear, but I just make it because they say color. But let's talk about the bears a little bit more. This bear has brown eyes, dark brown. And this one has kind of dark brown, a little bit lighter brown. And let me see. This bear has like yellow eyes. You can't see it with the brown, but it's got yellow. You can see a little bit. This one I gave him. This one got brown eyes. So I guess they each have different colors. I have different color eyes for the bears. Put them back in the bag. And one that I'm working on downstairs, it has blue eyes. I'll show you a picture of it. I've been trying to take little pictures of stuff. Let's see. Hello. How are you? I understand. Thank you so much. Happy New Year. Hope all is well with you, Panda. I'm not going to let everybody see my message. They'll have to come back on to the live if they want to see what you're saying. But Happy New Year. I'm working on bears. Let me show you all my bears. This one. But come back and watch my bears. Enjoy. Be safe. Have a great day. I don't know why I talk loud. Like, you can't hear me, Panda. I don't know. Thank you. I'm going to show you the one bear. Let's see. Here's the one bear I'm working on now. This one. That'll be my 5th bear. So, okay. Thank you. Take care. So that's my 5th bear. Will be downstairs. This one will be a great color for him because his eyes are blue. We'll see. We'll see. I may make this for that bear. That one has got some yarn. I don't know. It's so different. I bought it online. It's supposed to be, it says smooth as butter. So that's what I'm doing is that smooth as butter one. Let's see. I'm responding to a message I got. I have friends all over. I enjoy them. So I'm working on this. And I think I'm about here. I'm going to make, I got a lot of yarn. I want to make a pink bear. This color. That'll be, let me see if I can open the package. This is, one year I got a bunch of Himalayan baby yarn. So I'm going to make a pink bear, and it looks like there's some tan in here. I'm going to make a couple pink bears. This type of yarn here, I got it, like I say, a long time ago. But I do want to make a pink one. And I only have one tan cream color one, so I won't be doing anything with that. I don't know what I was doing with this yarn at the time. Let me see. For this type of yarn, I'm going to need like 2 skeins. And I think I bought a bunch years ago. Years and years and years ago. Hold on. This is not the kind of scissors you need for this type of yarn. But I'm working it. Working it. Working it. Working it. A lot of people are off because of the weather. Our street is a straight ice rink, literally. And several of the side streets are ice rinks. The main streets are kind of good, but the little side streets are straight ice rinks. So we haven't gotten mail in a week. Ooh, isn't that pretty? This is going to be a pretty bear. We haven't gotten mail in a week, and we haven't gotten trash pickup. So my next bear is going to be this color. It's pretty. I might have to keep this one for myself. This might be my bear. This one might be my bear. I think I have some eyes that are pink, so I'm going to take this downstairs with me when I go. I had to buy another box of polyfill, so I got that over. A 10-pound box. I just finished the first 10-pound box. It's taken me years. But with these bears and the little snowmen that I've been making, snowman keychains I've been making this year, my yarn has gone bye-bye. So guys, I've been on almost an hour. Doesn't seem like it. Time flies. Time flies. Turn on your notifications so you know the next time I go live, or if I upload a video, I want to start doing. I keep saying it. I'm not gonna say it no more. I just have to. I have to be finna show me. Say just show you guys that I'm gonna be sharing some things with you. My life has been really strange. It's like as soon as you get settled a little bit, the snowstorm comes, and so I've been trying to prepare for that. And all the grocery stores are empty. Before I go, let me show you some of the shelving. It's like an apocalypse around here. These people have they have lost their minds. I mean, and have you noticed too, Have you noticed it at nighttime, like about 1 o'clock in the morning? It's really light outside. It's almost like dusk. Look at the shelves. Can you see that? That's Walmart. Just empty. Empty, literally. Empty shelves. You can find some things if you know how to work it. Look at that. Look at that. That's a different Walmart. This one is at the bread was pretty much gone. At Sprouts, no bread. I'm trying to see. We're in Kroger's. The line was way back to the meat section. You can find some things you couldn't. They were had more. They had more food items, drinks, lots of snacks, but it was way in the back. Produce. This is Kroger's. So I've been a couple places just checking it out. And I thought this was so funny. I don't know if you can see it, but it says roll back to $3.97, but the original price $3.98. They rolled it back a whole penny. Had the nerve to have the sign up. So here's Walmart. That I went to multiple Walmarts just to check it out. This is the meat section, the sandwiches. So all the little gray areas that you see, that's where meat would be. They had a couple of Cornish hens, if you know how to cook it. Here's the meat section in Walmart. Just looking at it. Look at that. Guys, here's the canned goods. More canned goods, which I don't know why the canned goods weren't all empty. So it's been some interesting times here in this area with the ice storm. And I hear that there are some trucks on 55, US 55, that I don't know if they're still stuck, but they've been stuck there because Oxford, Mississippi, which is about an hour away, got hit really, really bad. So we want to keep those people in prayer, and we want to keep ourselves in prayer, keep you guys in prayer, and keep crocheting. I'm going to go ahead and sign off, guys. Until next time, stay tuned for the next bear. Shalom.